Hello, this is Dr. Bol Jock. So today I want to discuss some tools on how to use AI tools. I want to do this because is becoming very common in many places, that whether personal, professional, education, or any other venue that you can use it. So the better you understand this tool, the more you can become productive or even become your skill become relevant in the future. So that's the reason I'm doing this video, just so I can give you the basics basic way of using Chat GPT or any other AI tools. Yeah. So the two AI tools I will be talking about is the Microsoft Bing and the Chat GPT. For me, I like Microsoft Bing because it has recent information versus Chat GPT that may have information from 2023 or a couple of months back. The Microsoft Bing has most recent information, and that is why I prefer it. But I show you guys both how you can utilize both chatbot to get your information that you need. Yeah. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start on that. I'm going to start with ChatGPT first. All right. So we'll open it. I saved it on my favorite, but you can go and search it until you get to ChatGPT. So let's do that. So when you are using chatbot or any AI system, the first thing you want to do is to prompt it. What what perspective do you want your answer from? And what I mean by that is, let's say you want it to be an article editor, so you would prompt it, act as article editor. So you prompt that. See, you say, absolutely, I can help with your article. So now it's looking at your questions from that perspective as an editor. So you can ask it, what is the best article to publish leadership information? And it would give you those information in an interactive way. I mean, like it's gathering all the information. These are the article you can use, right? And you can even prompt it even more. You can say, give me the top articles for leadership information. There it is. Okay. It would tailor the information it gives you based on the question you asked it. So give the top article for leadership information, and say here are some of the top articles on leadership that are well regarded for their depths, insights, and etc. Right? And then what makes a leader by Dana Coleman. Right? So like this one, see, right now it's giving me leadership book. So I can say, no, this is not what I want. I say I want an article that I can publish my work in. Yep. So now it's say, okay, now I got what you are talking about, right? So it's giving me the name of the places that where I can publish articles. So that's a Chat GPT, and the reason I like Microsoft is, let's say you ask it about most recent information. For this one, let's ask it for drone sightings. This is those are drones that are people are citing a lot of those drones. They don't know what they are. So let's see what it knows about these information. See, right now it's not. It doesn't have most recent information on those. Right? It's just giving me the basic information on those. So it's not giving me the recent information on what those drones are or what are the recent activities that are happening. Right? So it would give you information, but they may not be the most recent one. That's the reason I'm skeptical with Chat-GPT, at least the version I'm using, because it doesn't feed on live information. Another one, let's ask it for what is the Jingmir developmental model. Let's see. Let's ask if it has anything on this. Okay. As of knowledge update in 2023, there is no widely recognized established theory known as the Jingmir development model. So it doesn't have that. So see this one, we'll compare this to how the Microsoft Bing answered this question and the side drone, the drone sighting questions. Right. So that's it with Chat GPT. Now let's go to Microsoft Bing, the one that has like live information, and the reason why I like it better. So in order to do that, you can open any Microsoft search engine, and you can just type any information that you're looking for. So for this one, we'll start with drone sightings. Right? So okay, so let's say drone sighting, and then you go to Copilot to get you that interactive AI system. Yeah. So when you go to that, now it's you in the interactive mode. So what does it say about drone sightings? It now is gathering information on this, so it can give it to you in an interactive way where you can understand it. So drone sighting in New York. See, there have been quite a few reports on drone sighting recently, especially in Northeast United States. Authorities have been investigating these sightings, and then they will go on as to what are the recent information we know about this. Right? What you can even ask it even more question. What states have reported drone sightings? It would say, okay, let's see. Sighting have been reported in state across northeastern and middle Atlantic regions. And here would give you the states. Right? And this is pretty recent information. And let's do another one. Let's do the fall of the Syrian regime, which is pretty recent. The Syrian. See what it says about that. Syrian regime led by President Bashar al-Assad has been significant. And then now you see, and give you the dates, and it will give you information on those. So it feed off of recent information and information that it can gather from the live feed or from any information in the net. It will get that and give it to you. Right? And let's go with the Jingmei development model that we asked ChatGPT earlier. What is Jingmei developmental model? See what it says. Right? See, because it has information on this, and it has a live feed on what information it can get from the websites, from the net. They say that the Jingmei developmental strategy aim at transforming southern villages into town using bottom up, and it will go on in details with what that is, right? And you could say what are the principles of JDM, Jingmei development model, right? And you see now it would give it to you in a very simple way or very logical way on how you want to do this, right? So this is a very good tool. Right? I like it because it can get you information. And then if you want to go and read up on it, you can click on multiple links. Right? Let's compare this to how Google, the old way, the way we usually, or the way we used to do Google search. Right? So let's go to Google and see how we often search for information. So let's say google.com. Right? And let's search the same thing. Give me developmental, see what it says. See, I know it doesn't give you that interactive way. It just give you, okay, you can click on this, you can click on that, you can click, and you can use the old fashioned way of going there versus here where it's asking you for, it just give you interactive way, and then it give you options to go and read more about it if you want. But it summarizes for you before it give you those links. Right. So this is it for the AI system that you could use, the co-pilots with Microsoft and the Chat-GPT. Chat-GPT is a pretty good tool, but the Microsoft Copilot is my favorite because it gives you most recent information, and it feed off of live information that are being sent to the internet. And just like any tools, you have to go in and have a sanity check on it. Right? And that this makes sense and verify that the information that is giving you are coming from reliable sources. Right? And it would give you the thing about the Microsoft Bing, it would give you the links where it's getting those information from. And you can go in and search on those areas and be like, okay, this is the sources that is giving me this information from. So again, this is a very good tool. If you have not used it, it's pretty user friendly. So you can easily learn it, play around with it, and help you with a lot of stuff that you're trying to do.